Welcome to the Wild Corner Network. I'm here with the head coach, Coach Philip Rivers. How you doing, Coach?
Good.
So we had a big win last week against Pensacola High to go 8-0. Just talk about how impressive and how the expectations were kind of going in, and if you thought you'd be undefeated at this point in the season.
Yeah, well, one game at a time, right? Each game trying to be 1-0. It was a game probably much needed for us. You come off two physical, emotionally charged games with Jackson and Mobile Christian back to back, and sort of have a little bit of a breather game was nice. But we still wanted to make sure we took advantage of the week to get better. I thought we did. We tackled better for the most part. We were efficient offensively, as we have been in the past, and sprinkled in a few runs. Noah had gotten a bunch of carries in the previous 2 weeks, so it was nice to take a little bit of a load off him. And it was all in all, it was a good week that it fell right there in between what now is another big region game and then UMS to finish.
Yes, sir. And kind of looking at the stats and stuff, Gunner, with 5 touchdowns and no interceptions, and our our offense's ability to kind of make the most out of every single possession. Kind of talk about how important it is, for the offense to do as much as they can and kind of help the defense out, because I'm sure it's hard for defenses to go out there and come off the field and feel like they got to go right back on because of offense having to punt and stuff. So kind of talk about how the offense does their job in helping out the.
Yeah, no, we've been extremely efficient offensively. You look at the red zone opportunities and red zone touchdowns, and we've scored a touchdown every time but one. That's pretty remarkable. I think we're scoring at 80-something% of the time we get the ball. So, no, that's been big. It's still complementary football, as we knew in the Jackson game and Mobile Christian. When you're playing these teams that have good offenses and good running backs and quarterbacks, I mean, we know the challenge that presents for our defense. And so, but again, you look at that. You can look at a bunch. Obviously, we were efficient offensively in those games, but the defense got huge stops when we needed them. Obviously, the Jackson game, they get a fumble from Crowell, and they get 2 interceptions. They're huge in the game, huge plays in the game, and we didn't turn it over any. So that's the complementary football we need. We got a few big stops against Mobile Christian as well, and so it may not always be 49-39 in some of those games, but we've done our part offensively, which has allowed our D to hey, get a few stops, play with it, just keep playing, and we've done that, and we're going to need our D to continue to do that throughout the next what we hope is 7 weeks.
Yes, sir. And now the team has locked up the region. No matter win or loss, it doesn't change necessarily the standings. How do you kind of keep the team up and prepared and striving for victory and greatness, even though technically these 2 games don't matter as much in terms of standings and records? Yeah,
well, I think you said it, right, because we're trying to strive for victory, as we've said, as being at our best. And we've had some really good games, but we still know we haven't been our best yet. And so I think it's that being said, that's how. But then also you throw in the fact it's Orange Beach, right? We like playing those guys. It's a chance to go undefeated in the region. Not only have we won the region, now a chance to go undefeated in the region, and then it's a chance to be 9-0, right? We said every week from here on out is going to be a first. We were telling you guys today about teams being 10-0 and how unique and special that is, and so that's a great opportunity we have. Obviously, we got 2 to go, but we still have a chance for a perfect regular season, which is a great accomplishment. I think I keep saying this about Coach Dupre, but he's been in it 37 years. He's been coaching. He's had one undefeated regular season. So we got a chance to do something really special, and you throw in the fact we get Orange Beach and UMS, which are 2 teams that they're fun games to be a part of. We get to go down to Orange Beach, their new facility, and a chance to undefeated in the region, and then host a UMS team that's good. It's good. We know what that game was last year, and it's the statewide TV game here at our place, and so it's exciting finish to the season, and then we know it goes to playoff football after that.
Yes, sir. And we talked about talking about Orange Beach. We're going there, their new facility. Hoping for a good atmosphere. It's gonna be their last game of the season for them. Kind of talk about kind of the expectations for the atmosphere and how you want your players to kind of handle and kind of go about this week.
Yeah, well, I imagine they'll be cranked up pretty good. I mean, it is their last football game. They have a bye in Week 10, and they're not going to the postseason. So, and they get to play the number 1 team in the state. So I imagine they'll be pretty riled up. I know our guys will be excited. Like I said, there's a little bit of kind of that unspoken rivalry with those guys, really in all sports. And getting to go to their place, new facility, new setup will be fun for us. I think haven't been there and seen all that's been done down there, and a chance to go again undefeated in the region, which is awesome in this tough region that that we're in. And so looking forward to us. We got to keep our poise, play with the same energy we've been playing, and I look forward to watching you guys play on Friday.
Thank you for watching. I'm here with Coach Rivers, and you're watching on the Wild Card Network here at the Rusty Coles Fieldhouse.